Expectations are growing that Chicago could be the next city to see National Guard troops on its streets. President Trump took to social media today, suggesting the Guard is needed in the nation's third largest city to help fight crime. And following last week's shakeup at the CDC, 9 former directors and acting directors are raising concerns about the actions of the Health and Human Services Secretary. Tarian Small has more from the White House.
No federal troops in the city of Chicago.
At a Labor Day event, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson blasted the Trump administration's possible plans to send in the National Guard to the Windy City to help reduce violent crime.
We're going to defend our democracy in the city of Chicago.
Before leaving the White House to play golf, President Trump posted on social media Monday praising the mayor of Washington, D.C., where he deployed National Guard troops and urged officials in Chicago and other cities to do the same. The Trump administration is also receiving new pushback in the wake of last week's shakeup at the CDC. Following the firing of CDC Director Susan Menarez and departure of several other top officials, 9 former directors and acting directors of the agency wrote an op-ed published in the New York Times Monday. The group of both Republicans and Democratic appointees raised concerns about Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s oversight of the department and the CDC, writing, quote, "We are worried about the wide-ranging impact that all these decisions will have on America's health security," adding, quote, "This is unacceptable and it should alarm every American regardless of political leanings."
They want to see Congress exercise its oversight authority over HHS, and that would include calling a hearing to interrogate Secretary Kennedy as to what is happening and why.
The CDC upheaval comes ahead of a meeting scheduled for later this month of the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, which makes recommendations to the CDC about vaccines.
Well, the Senate GOP Health Committee chair is calling for that meeting to be postponed. Back in June, Kennedy dismissed all 17 of the committee's outside experts and replaced them with 7 new members. At least 4 of those new members have expressed some skepticism about vaccines.